I'm Gail Thurston, and I had a kyphoplasty done on my L1 vertebrae.
My name is Mickey Klein, and I had a spinal stimulator. January of 2011, I took a fall, and that triggered the real severe pain. It wouldn't go away. I had the cortisone, I had the physical therapy, I had everything, you could ever imagine them doing, different medications, and I was on so much medication, I wasn't safe to drive.
I'm a pretty active person and used to doing pretty much anything I feel like doing. And I retired in April of 2010. And one of the fun things about being retired is that I could walk my dog every morning. She's a half German Shepherd and a half Husky, and a big, powerful dog, very well trained, but definitely a big dog. We went out of the house on the morning of February 24th. I realized it was a little bit cool. I needed to go back and get a jacket. I forgot to tell her that that's what I was doing, and she takes off down the sidewalk at her normal 4-mile-an-hour speed, which is a brisk walk. I was turned around heading back for the house. The leash went up over my shoulder, and pulling as strong as she does, capable of pulling a sled, she pulled me over backwards. The timing was truly awful because I just retired in April of last year. I'm 62 but feel 40. I've got a younger husband. I still have 2 college students living at home. We have a dog. And I like to live actively. I play tennis, I ride horses, I train dogs, I sew, I do a lot of charity work for the Plano Quilting Guild. And I couldn't do any of that. I could stand still, I could sit still if I leaned back, and I could lay down flat. But anything that involved getting up, turning, lifting anything heavier than a hairbrush was impossible without pain.
I've got my life back. I'm not in constant pain. I can go out, I can be with my grandchildren without being crazy that I was hurting and grandma needs to lay down and take some medicine. I have my life back.
I can walk my dog. I rode horses a couple of weeks ago. I can do all the things that I did before. I'm going to California on vacation next week to visit my sister, and I'm planning to go surfing, and I'm going to go skiing up at Big Bear. So I could never have done any of that if I hadn't had the surgery. Everybody at his office is professional, intelligent, highly trained, educated, polite. They don't push you. They don't bossily hand you a thing and say, fill this out. They go, if you have time while you're waiting, would you mind filling this out? It's not what you say, it's the way you say it that makes such a difference to people, especially when somebody's hurting. This patient that was going in to see him before me was on a walker, and the nurse actually got up to help her with her walker to open the door for her. I've never seen a nurse do that in a doctor's office in my life.
This was a miracle, and Dr. Salinas he explained it, and we talked about it, and he was, my follow-ups and everything else. You're doing great, and smiling, and asked me if I had any questions, and the whole staff was, very caring.